Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
We are two brothers.
Brothers reviewing.
It's two brothers and they're gonna
Reviewing.
In Avengers: Infinity War.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's see how it did. So how did Avengers: Infinity War Part 1 do?
Is it technically part 1?
Not anymore.
It did fine. You know what? More than I'm giving it a very strong
Okay, that's it. That's our official review. On the meh scale.
Yeah, on like a meh would be like
Meh. No wait. Meh, or yeah.
It's somewhere in between and meh.
Okay. Now, give me some reasons why. What did you like?
What did I like?
Yeah, let's go for that.
One of the things I liked was that it had very good character moments. It had something that actually helped us see more of who they are and help develop them. But, and this is but, they're very far and few between.
Okay.
So, I could probably name 3 or 4 in the whole film.
Wait, 3 or 4? 4?
No.
Oh,
Just
sorry.
like, although one of them is Thor. Thor,
What?
Thor with the TH.
Okay.
One of them is Thor, one of them is Spider-Man, and one of them is Thanos.
Thanos, yeah.
Mr. Bubblegum.
Mr. Bubblegum. Okay. Anything else? Good?
It had very good humour. I don't say that about a lot of films, especially Marvel films. I think most of them are pure fucking cringe.
Okay.
But this one had very good ones.
I appreciate that.
What about you?
So in comparison, I'm going to rattle off some of my good points first. Okay, then we'll go to your negative points, and I will sit down for a while. I thought for the most part the pacing was very good in this film, apart from 2 instances at which it grinded to a fucking halt. Apart from that, I thought it was a very tightly contained 2.5 hours, which isn't tight at all. But I didn't feel like it was longer than that, personally.
What do you mean?
I didn't feel like it was 3 hours. I didn't feel like... I didn't at any point check my phone for the time, or wish I had a watch on. Okay, fine. I thought at times it was visually stunning in certain sections, apart from the action scenes, which were a muddy CGI clusterfuck.
Well, hold on, leave that bit alone for now.
Yeah, just saying, but you can already tell from the trailer. Okay, I thought Josh Brolin was brilliant as Thanos. I actually thought he was probably one of the best, apart from Vulture as well. I thought he was probably one of the best villains in the entire MCU, actually.
Wait, Voltron?
No, Vulture! Voltron!
I heard Voltron.
God! I liked the sort of pairings between certain people, which you see in the trailer. Like, they played out as you expect for the most part, and I thought they were quite good. There were some little quips between them. It established who these people were to each other. Tony Stark was good. I like him, Doctor Strange, and Peter.
I think he's always pretty good.
Yeah, he's always one of the standouts of each of these films.
But
even though I thought he was personally a bit annoying.
Wait, can I add to my pro? I really liked Tom Holland.
Okay, that's weird coming from you.
And Chris Pratt, actually.
Okay.
The 2 of them were very good.
Okay. Yeah. I agree with that.
And Josh Brolin, I guess.
Yeah, I thought he was probably the best casting that could have played. I can't think of many people that would have at least taken it that seriously.
Well, yeah, I do think there could have been better choices. I don't know who.
Yeah.
But like more
probably.
menacing people.
Yeah, he wasn't menacing apart from maybe 2 bits.
You wanted to more just like cuddle him.
Yeah.
Like because of his
wanted a hug.
Creamy voice.
Screamy voice and his testicle chin. The optional side bosses, some of them were bad, but I liked Ebony more. I thought he was really cool. The Voldemort-looking motherfucker.
He was pretty cool. The other ones were fucking awful.
Yeah, they were really bad. I can't remember Like, I was really excited to see Proxima Midnight because I thought she was a cool character, but she just looked like Steppenwolf. So, or like you said, World of Warcraft CGI trailer.
They all look like that.
Most of the comedy was well timed and genuinely funny. If it did sometimes take too much liberty with the joke, and it kept going on and on and on.
Some of them dragged.
And I feel like everyone has this exact same criticism about all the Marvel films, is that people might like the comedy, but they agree that at times it doesn't need to be in that. Like, Thor Ragnarok was a fucking terrible example of that, where here's an emotional beat, and undercut by
then boom,
stupid, funny, haha.
I smack him face with ball.
Ball's in my face.
Ha! I am Thor, I am strong. Haha, me.
Mean me.
Meme.
I thought there were some genuine surprises, and I thought, not to be spoiler, but it matured in a way that none of the other Marvel films have, apart from Civil War: Winter Soldier. Okay, and I got a genuine sense of desperation and struggle throughout the film. It was like, it wasn't an easy thing, it was an effort for all these characters.
I kind of agree with that, but you lost me when you said all characters.
Okay. Not all.
A select few of them.
Yeah. I thought the Russo brothers did a good job of. You can't underestimate how much of a shit job they must have when they got the thing for this, job for this. They must have been like, what the fuck do we do? I thought they did a good enough job.
Did they write the script?
It was them and a few other people.
Okay.
But
too many people.
Too many cooks. Yeah, because
too many Chinese cooks spoil the stew.
Oh God! Do Chinese know how to make stew? There are my good bits, and some of the emotional beats got to me more than I thought they would, because I didn't think I cared, but then when something happened, I was like, yeah, okay, I did. That's kind of it. Yeah. Okay. So negatives, and I think this is where we're going to go into spoilers. Naturally.
Well, let's see how much of it we can do without spoilers.
Okay. Go.
Okay.
Negatives.
So here's what I think of Marvel films now is the same way I feel about Cadbury's chocolate, or mainly any chocolate, like Galaxies, or Smarties. I don't know, where they're really good at the start, but there's no substance, there's no nutritional value to them, but you kind of want it, even though you know you shouldn't. And then when you're finished, you're like, I feel terrible. Why did I just do that? 10 minutes later,
yourself, but then
10 minutes later, you want it again.
Yeah. Okay, so what are the specifics that you didn't like?
Okay. Most of the characters get no fucking screen time whatsoever. I think
I agree with that.
Captain America got maybe 10 lines of dialogue in the whole film. Yes. And that's a stretch. Because most of them were just like, hey.
Well, hey, over there!
Hey, you.
Yeah. What do you mean? Get to this guy.
Yeah. So, and that's the exact same with, I think, Black Widow, Vulture, Black Panther.
Vulture?
Falcon. The most... I'm sorry, I forgot.
Falcon sucks.
I'm sorry.
I'm really sorry.
He's the lamest fucking character
really is.
ever.
And every time it cuts to him, and his stupid goggles, and it's like, okay guys, let's go! Like,
because when he was first shown in the film, we were fucking dying. It was so funny.
Yeah. War Machine's better.
War Machine's actually pretty good in this. Yeah. Forgettable, but good.
Yeah.
Because he just goes, hey, gets crippled again.
Oh.
I'm joking. Or am I?
Dun dun dun. Okay.
So, but that's a huge issue in the film, because you just don't give a shit about them in this film. I'd say, Tony Stark, Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, those, and Guardians of the Galaxy, they all get enough time on screen for you to get what's going on with them in this film specifically.
Yeah.
But besides that, none of them do. And Thanos, actually, he gets a lot of
this was a very Thanos-centric... It was his film.
Yeah.
Which is kind of weird. And I think that's the problem, is that they wanted to make him the protagonist.
Yeah.
In the weirdest way. I thought it personally worked, but... Okay, what's your next? Negative.
There's a lack of focus in the film.
Oh, yeah. Or did you feel like there was a good amount of focus from the start to maybe the middle, and then all of a sudden it's like,
it divulges into like, hey, look at this. What? Ho ho.
Yeah. Whoa.
But yeah, there's not much more to say about that because there's a lot of characters. There's a lot of separate story arcs going on at once.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good. Mm-hmm.
And like I said before, with like characters not getting enough screen time, there's like really no development of any of the characters. But well, most of them.
Yeah.
Like nothing changes. At the start of it, they want to stop the world being destroyed, and at the end, they still want to stop the world being destroyed. That's really all you get from them. Terrible action sequences. It's not even that they're just like unoriginal, it's that they're done so poorly. Because it's handheld. All of it is artificial handheld, which is completely unfucking necessary.
Yeah.
Handheld should only be reserved in films for when it's absolutely necessary for getting that shot, or if it fits the tone and like the actual style of the film.
And for a close-up, it usually can work.
Like,
and if it doesn't come off of another shot,
like,
being
films
down.
where handheld works, like something like
Cloverfield,
or
the Bourne series.
Yeah, End of Watch.
End of Watch, yeah. Something like that.
Because
it makes sense.
Yeah. But for this, it's just used because they had no idea of how they should actually shoot it. Like, just place a camera, like, sort of where the two opposing sides meet. That would be really cool.
Yeah.
Just see them going at it, like, fucking Game of Thrones style.
Yeah.
Some of the humour is very cringy still. There's one specific moment that I can think of for that. I don't know if I should say it. It's not really a spoiler. The joke they've already made, first of all. Spider-Man goes, hey, have you ever seen that really old movie Aliens?
Oh, what was that? Hey, what was that?
What do you mean, what's that?
What just happened?
What are you talking about?
Oh,
Nothing happened.
Okay, no mind, keep going.
Yeah, so Spider-Man goes, have you seen that really old film Aliens? Haha! Got him.
But then the thing that relates to doesn't really even make it's not shown enough to be like Aliens. They could have filmed it the same way that this thing happens in Aliens, and I would have been like, ha.
That's funny.
But it's not. It's just like, it's over and done with in like 2 seconds. And you're like, what?
And first of all, it's something that happens in pretty much
every space film. Yeah.
Yeah, so that was just kind of unnecessary. The CGI was really bad. Well, some of it was at least.
Mm-hmm. I think location-wise, the CGI was really nice, but when it came down to certain characters and
there's just one bit that's fucking dreadful for this. Wait, did they show? They didn't show that.
No, they didn't show that.
But it's a bit with Mark Ruffalo,
and it's terrible.
It's terrible. You see, like
it's like Power Rangers level of CGI bad.
Yes. Mark Ruffalo himself is really bad.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. Mark Ruffalo, what are you doing, mate?
Yeah, seriously.
What are you doing?
Come on.
You're like Spotlight, Zodiac. You're a very good actor, but here it's like you literally don't give a shit.
Because I don't think
your line delivery is all over the place.
Because he was alright in like Avengers.
He was good in Avengers because he was more grounded. Like
yeah, he was an actual person who was struggling with a thing. And now in this,
he's trying to play that struggling of a person again, but
comedically.
Yeah,
he's trying to be like, hey, me and the Hulk are like frenemies. I don't know if it's just because, like, screen time wise, but Scarlett Johansson wasn't great.
Yeah, I think she had like 3 lines. And it's just like, what's the point?
I know, and that's
why do you have
really
blonde hair now?
Yeah, hold on. I know I can get a few more in.
Can you just like, I don't know, put a still of me here while I just go and do something quick?
But no, okay. And then they just fight in a field. It's super bland and uninteresting.
Do you know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of the Gungan versus Droid battle from Phantom Menace. And you might think...
Oh my god!
Do you know why?
It's so accurate.
Yeah. Alright, yeah, I'll go through my negatives now.
Wait, I had one more.
Fine.
Ant-Man isn't in the film.
Yeah.
I mean,
Ant-Man...
he's not in any of the posters. Like, I don't think he's on like the cast list.
Neither's Hawkeye.
No,
They're
two of the best characters.
And they do that typical, oh yeah, we need a line just because we need a contractually obligated line where they're like,
they can't be here.
they're not in this film. It's like you almost want like Kevin Feige himself to be like, Ant-Man and Hawkeye could not be in this film.
Like Carl Sagan comes out and he's like,
I'm Carl Sagan. Just keep doing that until the end of the video. This is supposed to be 10 minutes long. I'm pretty sure it's like 50 now. Right.
I'm really sorry.
My same points, to be honest. Mark Ruffalo is terrible. Someone needs to hide his pills, whatever he's taking.
He seemed doped up in this whole
he
film.
did.
He was high.
Too much reliance on CGI during battles. It became a muddy and incoherent mess.
That is very true.
Some jokes did undercut the tense or emotional scenes. Not all of them, but they divulged into...
That's mainly at the start of the film, I'd say.
Yes, yeah. Later on, they genuinely took it seriously. Yeah. Unfortunately, like I said, with us, if you know the background of the business and the way that Disney and Marvel work, you know already that there are sequels for Spider-Man, Black Panther. You know whose contracts are up. You know whose contracts have been renewed.
Yeah, don't be so public about that, Disney.
Yeah, especially if you're doing things in your film that you don't want people to surprise people with. Nice. There is no real sense of panic in terms of a human scale. I've said to you before how in Civil War and stuff like that and the original Avengers, they show tiny little vignettes of people, shots of people running away and people being like, oh my god, they do this once when the ship you see in the trailer, Donut, comes down and people are running around in the streets. That sequence I thought was really cool.
Yeah.
Where it's silent and they walk outside and it's just shit going on.
Yeah, and it was like kind of like over the shoulder, the whole thing.
Yeah, that was when handheld can be worked well. But I thought we could have seen more of that. There's actually a post-credit sequence which does this way better than the whole film, personally. Okay, another thing, with so many writers, some character motivations felt completely out of place from what had been established in their own films. Which was very weird. It was like they didn't consult the original writers, or it's like that character wouldn't have done that. But, okay, fine. Some fucking cringe jokes and movie references we've already gone through. Oh, and I don't give two shits about Vision and Scarlet Witch.
Oh my god,
Maybe that's a me problem, but it hammered me over the head with every time, like, care about them. Reminded me of Anakin and Padme. Paul Bettany's very good. I like Paul Bettany, but together they're terrible. And I'm sorry, one more thing. Scarlet Witch and the Curious Case of the Lost Accent.
Yeah, what happened there?
She's American in this.
That's very weird.
Yeah, in Civil War and Age of Ultron, she's Sokovian. What happened?
But in this, she's just like, oh, hello, it's me.
British.
Sorry, I can't do an American voice.
That's fine. Just
where howdy do, babies? Y'all getting yourself down the rusty trail.
Oh god. Okay, this is more of a spoiler thing. Oh, Thor's entire side quest could have been cut in half.
It could have been like 5 minutes.
Yes. That grinded the fucking film to a halt. But apart from that, I kind of enjoyed it. I liked some of the emotional bits. I liked the... I was satisfied and I had fun. But
I had fun, but I wasn't...
On a surface layer.
I had fun, but I wasn't satisfied.
Okay. But are you at all excited for the next one or not? Are you intrigued?
I am kind of intrigued just to see how
they resolve.
How they resolve it.
Yeah.
But in Black Panther, they say, "What are those?" Everyone knows this. It's fucking terrible. It's cringy. It's garbage. Hot, stinky mess of film.
Poo poo. Caca.
Caca. And in this, they say it like completely unironically. Spider-Man just really loudly goes, "What are those?"
Yeah, and it's like a lot of the audience laughed. Alright, would you recommend this to people who are fans of comic books but they don't know, naive fans? You know, people who just like comic films?
Yeah.
Yeah!
No, well, yeah.
Okay. Would you recommend this for people who overanalyze films and...
No.
No.
Well, no. It might be fun for them to analyse if they get that anal about it.
This bordered on the line of like playing it safe and then really rapidly changing the game. But then again, it's still undercut by the fact that we know where these films are headed.
Yeah.
But yeah, go and see if you want Avengers Infinity Mess. Infinite Mess.
Next time
on Brothers.
On Two Brothers. The no table.
Oh yeah, we didn't. Yeah.
We didn't have a table.
We stood up. It's there, but we stood up. That. Alright, bye.
Bye.